sick with. All right, everybody. We got all right, there we go. Let's start the oven. I'll be right back.
All right, guys, so we are going to try the 12 escargots today. I'm not promising to eat 12. We have 12, though. I have been wanting to try this for a long time. Never had the courage to do that because, I mean, they're snails. You know, I know it's a delicacy in a lot of places, but something slimy like that, like, it kind of seems like oysters to me. You know, I really don't care for oysters. If you have to take one bite and hurry up and swallow, that just does not sound appealing to me. And yeah, I've tried that. It was pretty rough. It was like a salty loogie. Okay, so now what? Oh, the OBS. Sorry, guys. Hold on just a second. Start.
Ta-da!
Okay. There we go.
Right. Real fast, that music was kind of loud. You want to go? I forgot the Mozilla Firefox. Or no, wait, we'll make it easy. System. Bring that down just a little. Yep, that should be good. All right.
Okay. Let us know if it's a little too loud music-wise, if you're having trouble hearing us or anything. Put it in the comments, and we'll go ahead and get that taken care of for you.
So we're actually doing a few things today.
I did tell them a little bit about the escargot.
The escargot. All right.
Hold that up.
It's,
We got it from Schnucks.
so it's worth a shot to try. Apparently in there it says toothpicks, but which one we at?
You're on that one.
I'm on that one. Oh, okay. I'm saying we've got cameras set up. Is
Wait.
this one showing good?
Sorry, it's slow. I mean, no, this one's showing on you.
That's because you're on the wrong one to be watching this.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm looking at a camera. I see cameras.
Yeah.
Do I have it laid out for everybody?
Yeah, we got it laid out for us seeing. That's what's going on right now.
Isn't that what I was just looking at?
No, you're looking at our live stream. There's going to be a lag.
Well, yeah.
So.
Okay, so go ahead.
All right. All right. So now we got it.
Yes.
Okay. There's the escargot. So
You gotta get closer though.
What's interesting?
It's green, naturally green, I will say, in case there's others that don't know. I looked at the ingredients. It does not have any dyes of any kind.
It's got snails, butter, garlic, parsley, salt, red pepper.
Yeah. Slimy little critters.
I'm nervous.
I know. I am too. Honestly.
So, you know what? At least I got a good coffee shirt on.
We didn't get any today, unfortunately, though. That
Yeah.
happened Saturday.
Yeah, this is Rugged Root where we did the toy food drive and everything, and I'm addicted to the decaf because their decaf coffee tastes like coffee. I'm very nervous about this.
Well, I've got the oven going. We're at 255. We got to get it up to 425. How long does it cook for?
Only 10 minutes.
Okay.
Or until the butter starts bubbling.
Oh, okay.
other stuff we're doing is making some treats for the birds, and my kid, my cheesy baked potatoes, which I do need the crab oil for.
Oh, okay. Hold on just a second.
No problem, sweetie.
I'm thinking. Oh, I know where it's at.
Angie likes to help because I tend to destroy a kitchen.
You are the Tasmanian devil inside of a kitchen. I kid you not.
That's just for the birdie stuff.
It's that measuring cup over there.
Music could be a little more upbeat.
Well, there was something pretty good on earlier,
Yeah.
and it was actually a female who was singing. I like that. I like lyrics.
Here you go.
Okay.
It's I think my son something pretty good cooking when we're in a hurry and we don't have time to make a lot of good job or fresh stuff for our flock. We do something like that. So it gives them something a little different. Yeah, still getting good nutrients. It's kind of a treat too. Let's see.
What else in it?
Let's see. This one is. Lots of stuff.
It does say on it.
I've lost my glasses. Or broke my glasses.
Okay, brown rice, heat processed whole corn, dehydrated bananas, split green peas, raisins. Raisins?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think they could have raisins.
They came of seed grapes.
Oh, seed grapes, okay. Pistachios, dates, and ground allspice for flavor.
This is our first time completely changing screens from different parts of the house too, and different computers. In a very short period, not during marathon stream, so it's a bit different. We're having a few technical difficulties. Bear with us. Hopefully these bananas. They're picking on bananas lately.
I think I burnt them out on bananas. I burnt everyone out on bananas except for Ernest.
Yeah.
And I swear it's not like that's all they got to eat. But they did go through a banana kick for a while, so I rode that kick with them. It's fine, no big deal. And then all of a sudden, everybody hates bananas.
I hate bananas because how many I had to eat after I had work done on my jaw.
Yeah. You had a lot of work done.
I had. How many days?
Not everybody's gonna want to
Yeah, while we're eating.
hear about that.
Yeah, right. We're dealing with food. We won't talk about my different medical procedures. We'll take it easy on your stomachs. So, unfortunately, getting good green onions and some stuff this time of year around here can be a bit iffy, especially out where we live. Because we live where? In the middle of nowhere. Am I just making a single batch? Yeah.
Yeah, for the.
First stream, and I'll make a big batch later. You want to give me the batch? Medium?
Okay.
The skillet. Bacon. Where did that skillet go? So basically, I have two versions. I have my cheesy baked potatoes and I have my spicy baked potatoes. They're actually, I don't have the cookbook.
Nobody can see your face.
What?
Nobody can see your face.
Okay. Well.
There you go. He's got to get short for a second.
Yeah, I gotta get short for a second. Mind you, I'm not that tall, I'm only 5'. But I have my cheesy baked potatoes and my spicy cheesy baked potatoes. They're actually all made up of from a guy created recipe. He actually got me his cookbook for our first Valentine's Day. So it's one recipe I kind of twist and turn around. So we're going to be using lots of bacon, lots of cheese, lots of stuff, very, very different. So my hungry now is making good about my ass. So I'll get back up to good. First thing first, get the potato. That candy, do you want it? Bring them on for me, Mama?
Yeah.
Right, we're also kind of, in a little bit, we have like huge tripods all throughout the kitchen. We haven't got our stuff really figured out. I'm gonna need all of those actually.
Yeah. I should have rinsed these off earlier, and I wasn't even thinking about it.
I was thinking we should earlier until I forgot.
I'm always so used to us doing it right before, so I can't wait to get more prepared on that. All right.
Alright, thank you, Trina. So basically, I like the potatoes a thick chunk. So I kind of do bigger cubes. And you actually go through. It's gonna take 3 pounds of potatoes, probably roughly around a pound of cheese, a pound of bacon. These aren't for you if you're on a diet. Just so you know. Or if you
I disagree.
they're spicy and they're greasy and everything. They'll put it in. Is that better?
A little bit more. Like in front of that cutting board holder.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so requires quite a bit of sour cream, crab oil, secret ingredient. Not really a secret, but it adds the majority of the flavor. You're gonna need cayenne pepper, salt, and I mean good, like fresh ground salt. You know, get salt right here. Take those compost.
We need to still put together our second compost.
Yeah.
I actually really like those because you can just contain all of that stench and not attract bugs and critters.
Well, all the bugs are in it, but the critters don't come around. When you live out in the middle of nowhere,
Well, like if you have an open compost, though, like flies and stuff, it's going to be infinitely worse. And when it's close to the home, I mean, I personally don't.
you can get game is Nicky Paul's fingers.
Oh, come on.
You don't want to take me here and drop me off the door, Link?
Yeah, that's the policy because he goes to the hospital so much. So I said, that's fine, but I don't want to be there anymore. So if you do stuff like cut your finger open or something, you're going by yourself. I'll take you. I will drop you off. I'm not staying. And we also had younger children again at this time,
That
not
was
just
our
our older kids.
Yeah.
So
It was. I learned that walking into the ER with your finger wrapped in a bloody rag is the international symbol for Dad cut himself.
yeah.
And Dad probably cut himself cooking. That is the step, yeah. Because every time I've had to go get my fingers put together, except for once.
If they toss a freaking potato at you while you're cutting, I'm sorry.
She tempts me. Yeah, she tempts my fate. I tell you, she's got a life insurance policy on me.
They won't let me have one on you.
No, I'm grateful with her.
I'm not.
She abuses me a lot. It's all accidental. At least that's what she says anyway.
think that it was on purpose, though.
I would say I called her one night in the middle of the night. Me and oldest, well, my oldest, we each have 2 children, but my oldest and I were out camping that weekend. I need potatoes.
Well, I'm cutting off the eyes.
Alright.
I don't trust your eyes to catch them all.
But we were out fishing, and been out in the sun. I just recently started on nitro for my heart, so nothing in and out fishing all day like we do every summer, most weekends. I call her in the middle of the night, nearly in tears. I am in so much pain. I can't figure out why. Anything. So she drives, I forgot, 45 minutes out to where we are camping.
Yeah.
To take me to the ER. We go to the ER. They had to cut my clothes off of me. They had people from throughout the hospital asking if they could take their pictures with me.
What?
The ER doctor walked in. Yeah, you missed the whole fun, sit outside with the SUV. And the doctor comes in and goes, wow, in 25 years, I've only seen one person worse than you, and you look like crispy bacon.
Oh, that's right.
That was, so he's sitting there, talking to me about it. Because I have heart issues and whatnot, there wasn't much else they could do except for give me pain meds. Mind you, I'd been fishing and sunblind. I was stinky, I was icky. I was like, well, I can at least take a shower, right? Doctor looked at me and goes, you get in the shower, that water hits you, you're passing out for pain. He goes, you're going to take these pills and sleep for the next few days. And that's pretty much what I did.
You did. You didn't really tell them why you were in pain.
Yeah.
No, like they don't know.
Oh, wait, I was sunburned. I'm sorry, I was sunburned. I had 2nd-degree burns. I had blisters down in my ears. My scalp was blisters. I looked like my skin was peeling.
But the reason for this was because when he was prescribed the nitro, absolutely nobody from doctor, nurse, to pharmacist, to pharmacy tech, we even asked, is there anything we need to know? Nobody told us that he would get sunburnt if he goes in the sun after taking nitro. Nobody told us that.
Yeah.
And apparently some people got in trouble for that. Not that we were like really mad. Things happen. We get it. Thankfully it was a sunburn and nothing else.
Yeah.
But the pharmacy tech, and I think the pharmacist herself felt so bad
when I went
and
in,
started crying.
yeah, when I went in to get the pain meds filled, and we always use the same pharmacy. I walked in, and she's like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "I got bad sunburn." Talking to her, and I said something about my nitro, and she freaked out. She goes, "Those are for you?" She's like, "Oh my God! If I would have known they were for you, I would have told you." She's like, she was shocked because I was 30, and I was on a lot of nitro and blood thinners and everything else.
And at the same time, I must point out, the prescription was in his own name. That she did not know it was for him.
Well, yeah, people go pick up prescriptions for other people.
They do, like you can, but when the prescription is in your name and you're the one picking them up.
Yeah. So.
Like you've been going there for years.
But she started crying and apologized. She felt absolutely horrible. And then every time I went in after that, how much she worked there for a few more years before she changed. But every time I went in, whenever they had a new person, she'd bring them over and she'd go, "See, this is the one I was telling you about." Anytime someone gets nitro, let them know. It doesn't matter if it's a young person picking up the medicine or not. Make sure you let them know. So, but they kind of changed things around, and now I know whenever I take my nitro, my emergency nitro, I gotta be careful the next couple days. But yeah, that was one of them. Let's see. I had gone on one of my hunting trips to Wyoming. Came back home. I was home, half an hour, an hour. I was fleshing out an antelope skull. Turn around, walk in the house, go, "Oh, I'm going to the ER." Turn around, I'd slice the top of my knuckle off. So, yeah, I was home half an hour, an hour. That was a good one.
It's never ending, basically. So I said, I'm just not going in anymore. I will take you. I will wait outside. Hospitals are not fun for me. At some point, you're doing this solo or you're learning, so you're not going back there over and over again. But he goes solo.
Yeah. Yeah, when it's getting something reattached, I go solo.
He prefers that too, because last time I did go, I really kept squeezing his other hand, you know, empathizing with him and feeling so bad, and I kept saying, ow, ow, ow.
Oh god, she was her. Okay, so I went. This is my ingenuity level. We didn't have gosh, what is it? We had Julie or guillotine slicer. I can't remember off the top of my head right now, but where you slide it back.
Mandolin.
Thank you, mandolin slicer. We didn't have one. I was gonna make homemade potato chips. So you know what? The cheese grater's got the big ass things on the side. Why not? That'll work just fine. I got 2 chips out. Out comes a third. My finger slipped and like straight into my knuckle, like cheese grater. I mean, like all the way down in. So she's on the phone, you know. But I was like, I mean, you know, I think I might need to go to the hospital. I don't know. You know, she kind of thought I might have been overreacting. She was on the phone with mother-in-law, and she goes, "Oh, take it off and let me see." And every time my heart beat, my finger sprayed a stream of blood. She got off the phone. Nope, we're going to the hospital. And left. So my finger was tore up. They couldn't numb it. They had to get like the arteries and muscles back together before they could even stitch it up. So they're sitting here, and they couldn't really give me anything. She's squeezing my other hand, going, "Ow, ow, 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 ow." And I'm looking at her going, "You're hurting me more than the doctor is." As my stepson is looking like he's going to pass out. He's going to need a bed right next to me from all the blood and other stuff. So they almost got the whole family.
Yeah, they really did. I mean, I was freaked out by the pain. That's why I can't be a nurse. Like, even just giving someone shots and IV, like, I know it's necessary, but I hate that stuff. It hurts.
We gotta get some more upbeat stuff.
Yeah.
This is killing me. Like,
Just talking about the music.
Yeah.
Man, what is with the potatoes? Like, I swear, it used to be that you would get potatoes and, you know, if you kept them for a week or something, you know, you didn't get to use them yet, they'd grow eyes. Now you get them, before you even get them home, they've already had eyes. You know, I mean, this is nuts. I'm removing a good chunk of these potatoes. Look at that.
yeah, you are.
We just bought these, what, 3 days ago?
Yeah, something like that. I'm gonna start. We're getting back into end setting. I'm gonna start growing some here in a minute. We took a break for a while. We've had a lot going on with business.
Yeah.
And storms rolling through, tore up the property pretty bad. Let's see.
We've got to get a roof replacement on our home.
Our gazebo.
I think we should on our roof as well, or a shop, our gazebo. Like, the wind came through and tore all that up. What was it? Like around the end of October, beginning of November.
Yeah.
Here, baby. So now it's just a matter of waiting on the insurance company to finish their stuff. We can get that going. I think we're gonna go with, well, we are gonna go with metal, a white metal.
Yeah. Reduce the energy. Lower the insurance.
Oh, it does lower our insurance?
Yep.
Oh, I love it more. And mind you, I've never wanted a white roof. I prefer the darker look, but we want the energy efficiency.
Yeah.
So we're going with the white, and now, like, at some point we're gonna need to get new siding. And so once we do that, of course, we'll have to change the color. It's like a, what, cream to light brown now?
Our siding?
Yeah.
Yep.
Kind of very light brown. I would say almost more of a cream. And I don't know what colors to do with the white roof. So if anybody has any ideas, you've seen some white roofs that look good with different color combinations, let me know. Something other than black, maybe? Black's not bad, but I don't know. Just kind of want something different. There you go. Look at all that. You want this little tiny nugget? I'll go ahead and give it to you anyways.
Don't we have another bag of red potatoes?
No.
Cook them?
No.
Oh, you got another bag. You want me to make a... Pretty much. I lose shit, I forget shit. I don't know, I guess the pot seems empty because I'm making like
Yeah, you are.
6 to 9 pounds of potatoes alone.
Well, and we've also cut back on how much we're eating. Like, part of it's just natural with age. Like, I don't know, you just don't need as much, which feels very weird to say that about yourself.
Secret weapon. Never go wrong with that. Dirty rice, red beans, and rice.
Oh yeah, that red beans and rice is so good.
Now, I'm going to show my age. How many of you remember Po Folks red beans and rice? That was the name of the red beans and rice right there. All right, mama.
You pass me the tea? Thank you. When are you gonna cook the bacon?
I'm working at it. Get yours.
Sorry, I'm just kind of hanging out on the other side of the cameras today because it's so hard to, thank you.
I wait for you to grab one to put it in there watching. Can I have
But,
the cutting thingy for me?
hold on, spots here.
About 2 inches above, 3 inches above potatoes.
Well, you did the meat one for the veggies, so here's the veggies for the
Alright, that works. That's how we're doing it.
What?
It's slimy duty. Okay.
We're in restaurants. I'm used to touching bacon like crazy.
I know, we all, everybody in this house,
It's just fine.
we all have a little bit of separation in this house.
Yep.
That's one way of putting it.
Oh, hey, our things are ready too.
Oh.
Our oven.
Oh,
Here.
the oven's ready.
You want to do that for 'em?
Okay. Nail time. Cooking directions. Preheat oven. Butter side up.
Butter side. Okay, he's talking to you guys as if he's talking to me. Preheat the oven at 425, and then you're gonna place the snail, the escargot, butter side up in the aluminum tray.
Yeah, and then cook for 10 minutes or until butter starts bubbling. Oh, it's the butter sauce that's green.
But there's supposedly no dyes or anything. I'm sorry, if you have butter sauce, it should be included in
Parsley. It's ground. It's got in there butter,
the parsley, yeah.
garlic, parsley.
But what I'm saying is there's still no dyes.
Yeah, no, it's just all
To
parsley.
me, that's so important. Dyes have been so problematic.
There's some.
You're blocking the camera view,
Sorry, I'm getting frustrated.
and you need to move it over. Like, that's right where the square, the other camera is. Here.
There you go. I didn't want to reach over here.
I'd rather you need the trash.
Right, I do not need this.
Okay, that's right.
They apparently know. Well, I was trying to keep this.
I know, but they can't see.
It's like snot and snail tail. There. Not a snail tail.
Just stop. Taking them just fine. All right, 10 minutes, right?
Yep. You're gonna get another water or put in with the birdie stuff. Now, I'm gonna end up breaking the bacon into much smaller pieces. I'll cut it up for simplicity's sake so I can put it faster. I'm just gonna cut it in half.
Okay, what do you need from me?
More
just put
water
timer
and
set.
make sure it goes. Now this is all getting ground up, or broken up and everything, so it doesn't have to be big old khaki flat.
There you go. You're welcome.
Pile it on in there, but like so it's pretty down. Different textures really help add it, because boiled potatoes get soft, right? We're gonna boil these potatoes for a while. And just textures get old, so adding, they kind of lose appeal too. So the variety of textures, not focusing on making the bacon one specific perfectly, but get the crunchy, the soft, the fatty, and everything. It keeps your palate interested in the food rather than just textures. It gives you more textures because people get burned out on something. That's just like me. I'm limited on textures after having been over.
Hey, babe.
Yeah, baby.
How do we get one camera to unfreeze?
Which one?
That one.
Click on it. Down on the bottom, the next go. See it?
Yeah.
Click deactivate and then read. Good.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, no.
Is that still what they see, though? The viewers see?
It's right here.
Well, like when it's frozen?
Oh,
What
yeah.
I'm asking?
Yeah.
It's frozen for them, too?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's frozen on OBS, it's frozen.
Okay. The Damien channel's on Tesla Roof and Escargot. Okay, hold on. He said the background music is low. More bass is needed. Channel boy is into house.
Yeah, it go to.
Okay. All right.
Or, for them, never mind. He's going to them. We're going to go down to system.
What do you mean?
Right here, system.
What do you want me to do to it?
Little white slider, scoot it up.
You want me to increase the volume? Okay.
Tiny bit. There. We've been moving the mic around and stuff, trying to get everything focused.
Guide wire, Tesla roof. What is he talking about? Guide wire and Tesla roof.
Something weird on guys. You don't get the full context on Facebook.
This is on Restream.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, he is on Facebook.
Yeah, he's on Facebook, so it's not. I gotta share.
Oh, okay.
Hey, we're actually watching through a streaming platform. We're actually on 5 different sites right now. What's kind of what we do.
What's up, dog? What's up now, motherfucker?
We just make it start cooking.
Oh, I just broke my arm. Hey, when it like it's rough, I don't have enough out.
Now, what we're gonna do with these little guys? Fry them, scrambled up, basically. One with onions. 3 red onions, 6 of those onions, 3 of those onions, whatever color you want to call them.
I swear they're not red. Everybody knows they're purple.
Yeah, that's why I say whatever color. They're red onions, purple onions, white onions, yellow. We'll do 2 now. What size? 11 or something? You want extra onions?
Well, she loves the onions, but yet we've got a lot of reflux going on. So onions is a trigger, so let's reduce it a
Oh,
little bit.
they're gonna be sweeter.
They still trigger them. Trust me, I've done the whole reflux research trail. You don't want that one?
Nope. Something for the producers. I'm doing good across the contamination, guys. It's all getting cooked up, right?
What's up, dog? What's up now, motherfucker?
No, Lord, restaurants are so different.
Oh my gosh, yes. Especially, but it's different in the kitchen too. I'll just say that.
I got bacon.
What do you want for the bacon?
Women, coffee.
I'm sorry, what?
Women, coffee, bacon.
You want like tongs,
Don't matter.
spatula?
It's like,
Yeah.
I tend to ramble and go down rabbit holes that were nothing, and it takes me about an hour to finally finish train of thought. At least I'm just all over the place.
It's every day, and that's not to like put down or anything like that or shame. It's just kind of part of what's going on. It's totally fine. But as a result of that, go away. It's gone.
I have a lot of gear
What's
left.
up now, motherfucker?
Well, not issues, differences. Conditions. I'm just kind of unique, and it's kind of funny. I never knew. I never knew I was different. I can oh, that minute? Better?
A little bit, yeah.
Like, I can see down. I don't, and there's two reasons I don't eat, like I said. One, from breaking my back. Like, currently I break my back and my graphic and everything, I don't feel hungry. I don't get the sensation of hunger.
No, he has gone days. When we were dating, I think it was what, almost, I mean, it was at least 3 or 4 days.
It nearly put me in hospital.
It was crazy. I'm
Right.
like, how do you not get your hunger now? I think
Yeah.
that is
But
bad.
also, I wouldn't eat much because, weird. If I take food, I can taste it. Get hungry, start taking food, and I just not eat that good. Without even an excuse.
What's up,
So,
dog? What's up now,
my,
motherfucker?
brain goal is the garbage can. Everybody's in the middle of their house. I know you guys, guess what? We're doing music production. Dating channel, I know you're running around out there, man. I'm going back to streaming, working on music production. Probably gonna do more synthesizers. Here, got my eyeball burning.
So you want it cooked now?
Yeah. Like it's all gonna get full at the same time. Some of it's gonna be overdone, some of it's gonna be thrown off. If you want to protect the base of it, one place, but you also want to protect the potatoes themselves. I just gonna turn them look. They're gonna be your potatoes themselves are gonna turn them look. And it was very much you're actually the texture so fine. You get the foreign texture, your taste buds kind of fill out. And you start focusing on the foreign texture, not the actual flavor. So all the base of that texture
I cannot find a what?
Well, like something like right back forth. Okay, you want to find this way?
Yeah, I'll just do that.
We weren't sure what all cables and everything would be, so we're running with short cables today. I don't have the very smooth.
There you go.
Once. But it might. That.
Alright, that is for the escargot.
Yay! Snail!
Woohoo! Oh, I forgot to exclude the bubble.
Bubbling?
Oh.
It might take a little longer now.
I don't know. Okay.
No, that's not bubbling. They got the same song on repeat. I think so. There we go. I got tired of hearing that song.
Alright, I'm doing a 3-minute timer so I can check the sequel.
Here we get those cooked. Yay.
Hey, how do you eat the escargot? Do you just suck it out of the shell?
No, you take a toothpick or something like that and press it down in there and kind of firmly press it against the slide and slide it out.
A
Kind of like crab legs.
toothpick?
Kind of like crab legs. Give that bite, you one that up.
Okay, I got the crab leg diggers. I think we can use the ends of these. I don't know what they're called, guys,
Meat digger teeth.
but like these for crab legs, you know. It's got like almost a little spoon part right here. You can tell there's like a little shallow curve there. So we'll use them, I guess. Then I'll size them.
I need garlic. Scratch garlic.
Okay. We don't have garlic. No.
You got it.
Oh, minced garlic.
You got anything or is it in the fridge? Oh, if it's got stuck, if it's in the fridge.
Yeah, and that's right where the camera is. Hold on, I think I have another one.
I understand we have right in front of our refrigerator. We have a 7-foot tall. Yep. Alright, there we go. Well, the second minute get back and chat, please understand. That I'm accident prone. Try not to burn the crap out of myself. Good guy. I am. It's just a little bit spicy. Okay. You gotta come see if Prince not bubbling. Right. 1 second, guys. Good, you're good. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna take the camera off. Put the eyeball next to it. Sorry. See the eyeball?
Next to what?
Right there, with the line through.
Okay.
There we go. You good?
Okay.
Yep. Alright, cool. Didn't want to give you motion sickness, so have to move the camera around.
Alright, it is boiling.
Bubbling.
I thought it's just boiling.
Bubbling.
You're right. Let's say bubbling. He loves it when he's right.
It's good to hear your voice say that one.
Alright, coming through the tops. Anything else on those two?
One thing I like to do, people don't,
You want to hand me the pot?
I put garlic in first.
Okay.
I'm doing this with the garlic. I like to put some seasoning when I boil potatoes, like garlic. Got parsley. If it's also good to add it in during boiling. It might not retain as much flavor as something any other type. But at least add a little bit more flavor. And do it when it boils. The garlic, fry our face.
At some point, I'm going to turn this ugly side away because, I don't need that stuff on pots. What? Maybe he was gone. I can't get it off. I've scrubbed it I don't know how many times.
So I might have forgot to take the sticker off and watched it and then realized once I turned it around, the sticker was still on it and it's never been coming. I want you away from the vegan grease and putting you in bacon. You don't get your ass away.
Yeah, I've got some kind of thing for real. Like, my mom didn't even believe me. But when I'm around grease, it will pop. And it has moments where it will, like, pop like crazy. And so, like, fried chicken, I can only do air fryer because otherwise I get burnt. And my mom thought I was crazy. Nick tried even telling her. And so finally one day we were over at her house or I think it was just me. But anyways, she was like, all right, you're here. I want fried chicken anyways. Let's cook some fried chicken together. I said, okay. So we're cooking and she's like, all right, now I want to see how this looks.
You will get slapped with spatula.
It was sparking when I was over here. I walked away to calm down.
Well, I want you to go away. I don't want to get burned. I got not burned.
Mr. Picky. But so we're doing it and cooking. And she's cooking and everything's fine. The grease is just fine. It's plenty hot. It's reached its temperature and everything. She goes, okay, now you come on over. So I come on over and it starts popping. She goes, what the heck's going on with that? I said, what do you mean? She goes, why did it start popping like that? I said, because I came over. She goes, oh, it's not that. I said, okay. So I start, once it's time to turn it, and I'm just standing there. Meanwhile, it just keeps boiling more and more. And you're thinking the juices are coming out of the chicken. Something that makes some sort of sense. But I stood there the whole time, and it kept getting worse and worse. She'd have me leave for moments of time throughout this cooking process. It would calm down when I walked away. I had to get a few feet away. It would calm down. I came closer, it would boil back up again. She goes, I don't understand this. I cannot explain it. When I worked at Krispy Kreme, I had the same thing happen. we had an incident. I don't want to go into a whole lot of detail because I'm not sure how much I can really say, but
Yeah, Krispy Kreme has like these confidentiality.
Yeah.
She couldn't even tell me everything when she worked there over like equipment.
right. So like something was just going on with the equipment, right? No fault of anyone's. And so oil shot up, the shortening shot up over my arm and did not hurt. Just did not hurt. I couldn't explain that. I had a productionist is what they call them, that makes the donuts. And he was there. He was studying to become an EMT, and he was right next to me. Saw it shoot out all over my arm, and he started trying to grab my arm to start like treating me. I'm like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "You have shortening all over you." He goes, "That thing says 750 degrees." I'm like, "I know, but something's not right." But if the temperature were lower, it would be solidifying. Okay? That's what the shortening does. It doesn't just stay liquid. That's what it said, yes.
Oh, when it malfunctioned.
On the
okay, yeah,
screen, it said 750
yeah,
degrees.
that's when the machine did that. I remember
Yeah,
that.
and it's of course not supposed to be anywhere near that.
Yeah.
Nobody had come through and touched it. And so we get it straightened up, get it cleaned up. He's like, "Now we got to do your arm." I said, "No, I've got shortening down my drain. That's going to be like a $3,000 to $5,000 repair job if we don't clear that." So I'm hosing out the drain, and while we got the hose down there, he's like, "All right, now it's time to look at your arm." He's looking it up and down. Now, mind you, look at my arms. I can't see the screen, but there's like nothing on them. I think that's on camera.
I don't care. You're my wife.
Yeah.
You're my wife. I can pinch your butt if I want to.
And so nothing was wrong with me. He could not get over that. I talked to, when I worked somewhere else, I was talking with a technician that showed up to that restaurant to repair some equipment. And I said, "You've worked on Krispy Kreme?" He goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right, help me understand this." And I walked him through my thought process. Like, is there any way that it was not like as hot as it was saying? I mean, possibly, but it was still at boiling point, okay? It's already, over 375 degrees, okay? So it was just crazy. I cannot explain it. But even like working at Jack in the Box with the Taco Bell fryer, or not Taco Bell, but the taco fryer and fries, that thing would boil up. People that would work at them for me would want me to stay away when they were working that station. Some people didn't care. They thought it was funny. Others, they were terrified.
Give me this shrimp bacon.
You just put it in one of these for right now, or
Yeah. I needed something to put it in so it can cool while I got it. Paper towels, 15 degrees up. Now I do something different now. When I say bacon, I've actually started using beef bacon.
yes.
I'm gonna make some deer bacon. Hopefully this year I need to still get out. But really like the beef bacon. It's got a better texture for cooking actually. And it's got a richer flavor.
It's not so salty either. Like,
Yeah.
I like bacon. I cannot stand how salty it is. Here, baby.
Nope. Kicking the camera. Did I mess that angle up?
No.
Okay. Wait for the bacon. Alright, do you think these... Whew, that looks interesting.
Well, we're going to have to try it at this camera. So, do you want to go first, or do you want me to?
No, I don't want to go first.
Well, you've got grease over there. Are you sure? Do you want to take care of the bacon first?
No, I'm cooking all that.
Can you get the spatula off the hot cooking skillet? We bicker around about this, and I'm just curious if anyone else does this without, because I cannot stand that he will leave the spatula and spoon on the skillet or in it and expect it not to cook. It melts. We have a history of time, 13 years, of proof of all the spatulas and spoons that I bought over and over and over again. And it still goes in there. Can't get it to change.
Did marry me because I am a good cook.
the methods are precise. All right, should I try one?
You're supposed to take it in and scoop it out. Like, normal that you get to sleep.
Can they even see me on this? I can't tell. Sure, I can.
Alright, nope. Give your hand. Boop. Your hand is right in there. So you scoot over there. Scoot over a little more. There you go.
Okay.
Use the other end. You take it. Okay, scoop it out like.
Oh, I'm looking for like a little slug or something.
No, you just, yeah, you just feel, you'll feel some pressure.
Oh, I did feel it.
Oh!
This is like an oyster. Now I'm an oyster. It is salty, but not so much gluey formation. There's not the gluey texture. I think it would be good with maybe a different sauce. Like we've really reduced our sodium for
it's
Nick's
salty.
health. Sorry, that's just allergies. But now you got a nice shell out of it. It cracks.
Oh, where's your crab today? Oh, we're making crabs from the shell today.
Oh, feels like it's I'm gonna have to play myself for the girls who don't become the
Here.
It's really not bad. No, you would see it on my face. I cannot fake that.
That's why I'm looking at the camera to make sure I saw your face.
I really cannot fake that stuff. I've been so scared. I'm like, you can ask Nick when we go to the coffee shop because I truly take coffee, and I wanted to try their coffee, but I did not want to try it in front of them and possibly be insulting because I really cannot control the facial expressions. I've gotten better. I've been working at it for many years, but I'm not there yet. So, yeah, I was worried about that, but it's good. Like I don't like the flavoring that they're adding to it, but the snail part itself is pretty good. Oh, you can't use that way down.
I like garlic. I'm good with recipe. I use probably about 2.5 tablespoons of garlic. Garlic is very, very good for you. Very good a lot. Well, you probably won't hear not to go or trust too. Now all the food
Is fully stirred, so set that down and let's get to eating some snails. Let's go.
They're not on the lines yet. I gotta wait.
Here, I will do that.
No, I'm free.
Oh, I can't. I'll take it over. Let me see. Not your face. You're gonna have to get down.
I don't want to. I'll stand up here. I ate it,
Yep.
you know.
Squat down some more. Now you gotta hold up your snail up to your beard. Yep. And then look up as you try it. Hold up your snail. Try to see you get it. It's part of the experience. Get it up there. Up to your beard. He doesn't follow directions well. Sorry. I've tried. Oh, you're leaking everywhere. Come on. Hold it up. Alright. Show it. Hold it up higher. Higher. There you go. Show your face. Show your face. Look up. See?
Actually, not that bad. A little bit feels like. I would compare the texture to shrimp you reheated in the microwave. That's exactly what texture it is.
Like a chewy.
Yeah. Like how you got shrimp, cooked shrimp, and then you put it in the microwave to reheat it, and it's really overcooked and it's rubbery chewy. That is exactly what that is.
I'm actually gonna have another one.
Yeah, I'll have some more in a minute. I don't like eating on camera around people. I need my beard trimmed and my neighbor accidentally threw away the
Sorry. Every time you say it, it's funny. It was not me though. Well, why those are snails? Go beach. Well, they are beach ones, huh? I'm just shutting up. I don't like the sand texture. I don't like it on my feet, and I certainly don't like it in my mouth. Okay, that right there is my drawback. That's huge. I can't keep eating sand. Like, I do get it. I'm not knocking the cleaning process per se, because I'm sure it's very hard to get sand out of, little snail bodies, but I can't keep eating snails. Oh, aren't you messing up all my spices instead of putting my
I think it's good to little flowers.
I did. I looked a long time for these little jars. Because I want to get rid of the plastic. I love the glass. They did come, you can get them off of Amazon, but they come with different labels. Like, you can choose your labels. I chose. I don't remember. Maybe it came standard, but.
It came with
It did? Okay. I didn't just say that to you. I honestly don't recall. They may have come with them. I don't know. But on Amazon, you'll find them. There's labels. We got this is the white one that I chose. What we chose together. There's black one, but it just seemed like this was like more popular. But I was going for it. Can I see inside this drawer? Huh? No, I don't think so either. Well, they also have like these clear plastic kind of like labeled shelves, trays, and so we just set them on there in the drawers. It works really, really well. I love it much better than above the stove in the high cabinet with a short person trying to get that stuff out. That drives me nuts.
Yeah, I forgot the heavy whipping cream.
And what does that mean?
It's not going to be as
Okay. So how much whipping cream do they need? Do they know?
heavy whipping cream, probably about a cup.
For this single batch?
Yeah. When I do a double batch, I use the whole carton.
How's the chop coming? Okay.
Normally they put them on crackers or bread and dip them in sauce too.
Put them on crackers or bread?
Dip in garlic butter sauce.
Oh.
That does sound good. That ain't bad.
I would think maybe more like rice paper or seaweed, like a seaweed wrap. Add in some rice and the snail maybe. That might be good. Can we buy escargot without that sauce?
No, that's garlic sauce.
What?
That's
You can't have any other sauce.
how they
Can't
do it.
make your own?
I don't know.
We'll have to look into that.
You want to try catching those little suckers and try to stuff butter in them when they're sitting there squiggling around?
I thought I'd wait until they were, sleeping.
Sing a lullaby.
Mm-hmm.
Take forever to play.
Don't block the camera. There you go. I really want one. I just really don't want the sand. Okay.
I don't wanna care, it's a little unfair that I'll never not care about you.
That's actually good.
And I don't
Yeah.
wanna say, but the second that I wait, no, the words can't get to you.
No,
I think
another
there's
one-
got to be a way to just buy escargot. Have sauce in your beard.
I would say they definitely wouldn't go there.
Will always be something going on. It's only worth
Yeah.
taking to make
We'll wrap up that paper towel in the clean paper towel and I'll throw it away for you.
to see my love, to see my love.
That thing was just covered in green. I like did a little gag as I was taking it. I can't help it.
But I don't want to keep on camera.
No, not you. It's the paper towel. Because you had gotten it off your hands and stuff.
That was good.
I don't wanna care, it's a little unfair that you'll never not
I saw that.
I was always scared, no, I couldn't
They were just stealing bacon.
just to be a memory.
Well, you're supposed to look over there. I don't do that stuff very well.
No, no,
I'm really not good at being sneaky.
no. Sneaky. Not good at keeping secrets.
No.
Giving away prizes.
Yeah.
If you took a little time to open up, to see my love, to see my love. It's only worth taking to make it. If you took a little time to open up, to see my love, to see my love.
He has one that's not burned, not scared. You can put it in little pieces, but it's going to be so fast hard. People might not have all the food. It's really hard. Got it.
But it tastes so good.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. When we used to eat more, we'd make double batch of this.
Last 2 or 3 days.
Yeah. Now, granted, that was also when we had boys.
Yeah.
The girls, they're not big on potatoes a whole lot. They're starting to more now. But they'd eat the other veggies, you know, the broccoli and the cauliflower and different lettuce types, eating salads and all that. But
Lavender doesn't like bacon. She doesn't like these because they have the taste of bacon.
yeah, so she probably won't eat these potatoes at all. Sapphire will eat some, but we'll have to watch her with her reflux too.
Yeah, because these are spicy.
But it's not like super spicy or anything.
Or lavender likes sausage.
But she did eat a strip of the beef bacon though.
Yeah, you gotta do that.
Yeah.
That's
She
just
didn't
stuff
eat
that
more,
makes
but she ate a whole strip.
When you bust out oatmeal cream pie. Oh, you didn't steal it all.
Why would I steal it all?
This is every day around our house. I think in some ways me and you never really grew up, did we?
No.
In other ways we grew up here.
Yeah.
Like you'll see me grab her butt, pinch her butt on camera and everything. Different times I've done it. Understand, I'm not doing it because it's on camera. That's just our everyday. Look at it. Now, when our daughters are on Christmas break next week, our schedule is going to be a little bit different.
Thanksgiving break.
Our Thanksgiving break next week. There's a holiday. There's a break at some point next week. You know, I don't know. I'll be working and at home, so I'll be here.
Yeah.
Come to speak.
Of course.
So next week during their break, there will be a lot more pop-up streams. Monday or
Yeah, we can do, I would like to do Cooking Monday.
all right, that works. So
I mean, we could do it Tuesday too.
well, let's see, we're missing Thursday and Friday.
Nobody can see your face.
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about more later because I'll go down the rabbit hole. I brainstorm and I just disappear. Like, mentally, I'll check out.
It is so hard not to do this puzzle right now. Like, especially when the sun was beating down on it. I just glanced over at it. I swear, I just glanced. And I saw 2 sections that I can combine. I'm like, come on. I'm refraining. I'm waiting.
The puzzle saying, Tuesday.
I know. It is. And I can't. I'm sorry. Plus, it's on the island, so I'd love to finish it for that sake, too. Because the girls want to climb up on the island. They typically, because they are shorter, and it gets crowded with 3 of us standing at the island sometimes, they'll get up on top of the island and sit on there. Of course, I clean it, you know.
The potatoes aren't boiling fast enough. What are you doing, fluffy head?
How's this chop? Does it absorb the water? Is it soft? Show them what it looks like. You see, it's not very appetizing looking, but
Yeah.
they really love it. Is there cinnamon in that stuff?
No.
Okay.
No, allspice.
I didn't smell it, but allspice.
No, that's the name of the spice. It's not cinnamon, it's not a flavor spice, it's just a spice called allspice. Oh, you can just get loosey with Vicky, and I'll go down to the feather heads. We have, I don't know, for those who didn't turn who weren't tuned on, weren't tuned in yesterday, we have one of our macaws and a conure upstairs, and then the featherheads, as I say, and then we have 2 breeding macaws and a cockatoo downstairs. Lucy's kind of scared of mommy because mommy's been sweeping the floor.
Oh my gosh, her with a broom is a no-go. Like, you cannot have a broom around her. And I mean, I sweep all the time. We're going to get a broom buff, and I mean, on a sad silver lining note, I guess. Once she can't see anymore, I can sweep. But she might be able to hear that.
What you doing, fluffy head?
I don't know how she do that.
Hey, fluffy head.
She had rice and veggies, and now it's time for the chop. Just gonna wash her bowl. I should have done that before, but I didn't want to take away the food. And I didn't know how long it'd be until it's done.
I see over there. You trying to sneak out? No. Oh.
I really want to.
Oh, you were opening the food door for mommy, so mommy knew where to put the food. Okay.
Now she's closing it. Open for
Yeah.
That's something. I know, Lucy. Come on, baby.
Good trip.
Now, we really don't want to bring Lucy in here with how we had to position the cameras. Like, she would have been fine normally, but that's just too close of quarters right there for her. She doesn't fly away from us or anything. She'll stay on us, but
She gets real quick to fly towards where there's a bright light because of her eyesight, which typically tends to be a window on a wall. Like. We need to get some kind of like chant or something going, encourage it to boil faster. You can do it! Let's let the bubbles go. How did Lisa get so much quiet? Correct me if I'm wrong, it got quieter, didn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I can hear it.
I will say this chop does not smell good.
No, this one
Like, it does stink. Like, not in a nasty way, but just ew. I don't know how to describe that better. All right, now time for Beaky. He doesn't really like it though, does he?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm upside down.
And Lucy is just eating away.
Sorry, I can't handle all this light stuff right now. And the sun goes down and our house gets dark. So guys, for those of you tuning in and don't know, I'm actually getting back into doing music production. Besides say screw Sony, we've been fighting with them enough. I've talked with a lot of other indie artists and some other bigger names. And Sony is basically trying to claim all kinds of work and to all kinds of people. So at this point, it's trying to light up some situation on it, and the copyrights to the final copies and everything in the background. They're trying to claim all the main pieces and sound I create. So we're still gonna start working on them. Gonna get back working on them tonight, and we'll start getting to a regular work on the Nutcracker, getting it finished up, and then we've got Huge working on, of course, finishing up finally for around March. We got some more holiday music and stuff coming.
I would like him to create something for Thanksgiving, something for, well, you already got one for Halloween going.
Yeah.
But I would like Thanksgiving. I keep thinking of Adam Sandler, and like, his was epic. No doubt about that. But if we could do something, not the same, of course, but something that kind of lifts everybody's spirits a bit, makes it fun.
You know what I need to do to be able to do it? Fuck up!
Well, I mean, that's true. I think Adam Sandler has that down, at least in his movies.
It is 1:32.
Want to tell him how long it's going to take to cook for?
I don't know.
When are we putting the sour cream in?
Okay, basically when potatoes get done boiling, if ever, an eternity. So put it back on the stove. So you got the heavy whipping cream. I'm gonna leave that one out today. But you're gonna add your heavy whipping cream. If you're doing a 3-pound batch, I call it half batch. It's actually normal size. You're gonna use about a cup of heavy whipping cream. But about a cup of heavy whipping cream. And honest to goodness, I go like sour cream except for me. So when you're doing it, you're gonna need about 16 ounces. You're gonna get a pound of sour cream. Seems like a lot, but we get the potatoes finished boiling. We're gonna add the sour cream, get the cheese, and put it back on the boat. Keep it warm. We get the cheese and everything melted real good. And then we go in and toss in the bacon, rest of the bacon grease with onions and garlic. Then we're gonna add in some cayenne, cilantro, peppers. We're gonna add in a little more garlic. And we already put garlic in with the onions and
So once it boils, then that's it?
we'll drain it, and then we'll get it all going. Start with sour cream and cheese first, get them melted, and toss everything else in. With all the bacon grease, it's a lot of people. This recipe, the bacon grease is very important. There's a lot of times, you use tablespoons, you use teaspoons. This, hopefully they can see that with the camera.
Yeah, I'd hold it a little higher. Yeah.
That is all going in. That's all the leftover bacon grease for making a pound of bacon. And I normally, on a half batch, I normally do a pound. So I actually mislike. But all of that with all the onions and everything, normally, we've been having some acid reflux issues, so I normally put a bit more onion in there. But that grease mixes in there, and I can't explain it, but without grease, no taste. And I've been making.
And Binky's meat is covered in the chop and the seed that he has in there.
I've been making this what? 11 years now?
No, well, yeah.
Yeah, no,
'Cause
but
you didn't start right away when I got you the cookbook, but
you got
I
every
think it's been probably about 12.
Yeah, because you got, that was our first, we weren't even engaged or anything when we did that. A funny story, she got me the book. It was Valentine's Day. I left it in my apartment, and I went back in to get it. I didn't come back out. I have epilepsy, and I turned around and face planted into the entryway wall, going walking back out the door.
Yeah, but somebody was in there, knew I was waiting outside in the parking lot, and never tried to tell me anything. Never texted me, called me, went out, nothing. So after, like 30 minutes?
I was unconscious, so I don't know.
I finally came inside. I'm like, are you ever going to just grab that book? And there he was, down on the floor. And I was told, oh yeah, he had a seizure. He'll be fine. He'll wake up in a little bit. I'm like, what? Meanwhile, I got him a pillow because he was done with the seizure and, covered him up with a blanket and everything. That woman just left you lay there.
Not all controls. Don't want the mic picking up too much.
And the viewer stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was just controls. I have really, really bad tinnitus from all the years on stage and everything. So I hear a lot of ringing when there's no music or stuff going, and it gets really irritating sometimes when you hear a high pitched ring. So I almost always have this. I forgot to put the lid on the bar.
Because you dropped it and, you set it down and
Oh,
it stuck. So I had to wash the lid.
One of the benefits of living with me, being married to me, is with my amnesia.
And the bowl is trash. The onions aren't trash, are they?
They're not gonna last if they don't leave, they did it bad. So otherwise, I think it's forever. So thank you, honey.
I don't know why, but it doesn't seem like guys like to clean as they go.
I can't. I'm trapped.
Well, you can't now, but it's no different than any other time.
I don't hear you. It's live. It's all live. He doesn't know what she's talking about. It's her imagination. I don't make big mess. I don't make big mess. I don't accessorize kitchens.
Mm-hmm.
I already caught a couple kitchens on fire.
Yeah, that's been more than just... Oh, how many times has it been that you caught a kitchen on fire?
Never.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go.
I just want to kind of tidy up. I hate basement prep. They are just beaks deep into this chop that they're eating.
You want to say anything right now? Wait. I'll wait, because they get on me. It's going to take a minute. Or I got to do something to eggs.
Yeah. And sometimes, like, if they go after you and I gotta run to see what's up.
There's been a couple times that you can come say, Phoenix gets a little protected. And somehow I pissed, well, I know pissed off Rita, Miss May. I can still handle it. They play with their competitor and everything else. He, on the other hand, does not like that.
No.
He does not even like me looking at her. So, oh no, she's on me. She stepped up on me, wanted to be on me, was getting all kind of cuddles. He came down out of nowhere, which chased me around our base. Our basement's actually a burg. When I say basement, it's not one of the gray dark basements. Walkout basement. We got, it's Rita. So don't think we got damn cool.
They have, like, lots of windows. It's actually quite nice.
Yeah, our aviary's not up yet, but we have an aviary that can go right outside into it. What is 120 square foot aviary we got? So, but he was chasing me. I was jumping over furniture. Phoenix can't fly. It was, we were talking about this in bad shape when we rescued him, but he was jumping and chasing me around. I jumped over him. The cockatoo freaked out, was on the floor. I was jumping over the cockatoo. The whole time I got a freaking military macaw on my arm. I mean, it was just insanity.
Yeah. Man, one time, our boys were we were in the living room. And at that time, in our old house, we had, like, the dining room table in the dining room, of course. And then we had cages, bird cages, all around the dining room on the walls. So it covered 3 walls in the dining room. And of course, we'd sit there and eat with them different times. We'd have play stands around. They, depending on what we had cooked that day, they could eat it or they couldn't. If they could, they would come down with us and sit there on their play stands, and we'd give them some pieces. Well, one night, they were out, and we weren't eating with them, but we thought they were okay to still be on their play stands. The boys were sitting on the floor in the living room. We were sitting on the couch, and we were all eating our Chipotle burritos. So, back in the day, those things were fat. I have no clue how big they are now, but sizes have gone down, prices have gone up, so who knows? But I mean, they were freaking huge, right? I'd never had Chipotle before. So we had this burrito that was probably every bit as wide as one of our kids' legs. Like their thigh, the meatiest part. That's how fat that burrito was.
You used to have the 2 hands.
Higher up.
It used to be like that. You really had to get in.
Yeah, you really did. And it was like, not quite the length of my forearm, but I mean...
Back when they were real burritos.
Yeah, like for a child's forearm, it was. And my stepson was, 8 at that time, I think? Mm-hmm. So an 8-year-old's forearm is how long that burrito was. Phoenix, unbeknownst to us, because he was super quiet, when he wants to sneak, he can. He climbed down off his play stand without making a noise, waddled across the hardwood floor without tapping his toenails.
That's right there. That's how you normally tell a bird's on the floor.
Exactly.
You can hear the clacking of their nails.
Yeah, you hear him click, click, click all along the floor. He didn't. I mean, this bird is so freaking smart. And he got up next to my stepson. We're all right there watching the show together. It was not turned very loud, so we would have heard him. And all of a sudden, my stepson starts crying. And he goes, "There goes my burrito." And we look over. He's got the burrito, like one corner of an end in his mouth, dragging it away, racing off. And he even started cackling as he was doing it. Like, he was having the time of his freaking life. I wish we could have just let him have it. Like, that bird was like a kid on Christmas. He was so ecstatic. But unfortunately, it had all kinds of things he couldn't have. So we had to get it away. He was so upset.
Lucy used to fly into your face with mozzarella cheese sticks and lasagna.
Yeah,
She'd fly-
lasagna. Oh my gosh. And I know they're not supposed to have that. I know. We're bad.
They're a little tiny.
But it's very tiny. You have to really watch them with
Make sure-
dairy.
Yeah, well, it's not just that, it's the onion powder. You gotta make sure it
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
have anything onion.
I was thinking just the dairy aspect, but yeah, the onions, of
Yeah,
course.
that's the worst part. So,
Yeah.
waiting on potatoes.
Well, I mean, we've got some froth, people. You know, it's not boiling, but we see some bubbles in that froth. It looks like frog eggs.
Sure is so good.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh, I'm gonna be up.
I wasn't even remembering the lid. Oh my gosh.
Did I take my medication this morning?
No. I don't think you did.
I don't remember. Wait. Did you take yours?
I want to say I did. I can't remember if it was today or yesterday, though.
Both our memory sucks.
That's right, I did do it yesterday. Okay. Next song.
Oh. Now imagine I've
Hey,
got,
it's steaming, though.
yeah.
It's doing something.
The important thing is that crab oil flavor. Where is our strainer at, Mama? We've been rearranging, reorganizing. Sorry, things start getting loud all of a sudden.
You were saying you were rearranging and reorganizing.
Well, so it takes me a long time to adjust the stuff being rearranged and reorganized because of my memory issues. So you will often that's one way you can tell to change stuff is you constantly hear me ask her, where's this now? Where's the actual spot for this? Where am I supposed to be putting it?
That's not true. You do that all the time anyways. If you could see his face and see the daggers he shot me. Don't flip me off. That's fine.
You're supposed to be supportive.
I'm supportive in your road to honesty.
That's making. You know what? I'm gonna leave these sticky stuff all over the spot. You know,
You do.
hey, the honey jar weekend was not my fault. Okay?
Syrup.
The syrup was not me. That's somehow got knocked over the campus. I don't even eat syrup. I don't eat the waffles. I don't eat pancakes. You and the kid.
No, you're the kid.
I even had a clown. Well, when it was not over, we had cat in a while.
No,
That's why I don't know how it got knocked over.
I don't know. It's my go-to to just blame you though. But I still say it's your fault.
Yeah.
As long as we're on the same page. This song, no. How do you know what song you're on? Oh, okay.
I just got it on shuffle on the correct. It's gonna bounce over, and I think there's 2 other pages of songs.
Wow.
There's different genres.
I like the ones that have like some lyrics and words.
Well, it's pretty.
Yes. Okay. We have the faintest taste of simmering action. It's starting to get exciting. Just a little tiny bit.
Let's get it.
Yeah. And how, like, the kitchen's set up and we have to have the laptop in between the two cameras. We couldn't do the puzzle at the same time while we were doing the cooking, because that was kind of like a goal.
They limit the ports on computers now so much. I mean, you look at a laptop from 4 years ago, look at all the external ports or internal ports compared. I got a gaming laptop with 3 USB ports. I've got my older laptops that weren't that. You know, almost had to buy a USB port for then a USB port expansion for Beast 2. They had to buy a set of the 650 card that's in Beast 2 actually only has 2 SATA connections, which is quite aggravating. So I splurged and bought a CIE SATA. It's all for me.
I don't know. I still need to go shopping.
I will take that big box of chocolates. I will take some stuff out of it.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
You did.
It's not. I didn't say anything about not telling the kids they ate a lot of that candy. Yeah, I didn't. I don't know how. I don't know what happened to that.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to
Buy another one.
owe the girls another box.
Okay. Make any box for me, so we're all good.
Look at that box of chocolates. I figured, you know, everybody could have one a day, maybe give it a try.
Is that unmuted?
No?
I said, is that unmuted?
Yeah, it's unmuted.
No. Well, damn it, I was gonna say don't. Now they know, okay?
Now they know what?
I swear I didn't eat all these. I promise. I promise. I have not eaten.
You ate all that? Look
I
at
did
that.
not. You cannot
Look
believe
at
me.
that. That is horrible.
That isn't all me.
The majority
No,
is.
anything with nuts I didn't eat.
I think I might have had 4. We've had this box for like a week or so. I've had 4. I think the girls have only had like maybe 6
They got no
apiece.
bean candy. They don't need this. They don't need this.
They're also not eating much of that either. I have to monitor sugar.
Yeah, that Halloween candy will last them for a year. They don't need this. Daddy does.
Not right.
If you can see the look I'm giving right now.
Yep. All the looks. Are you putting that on the cutting board?
The veggie cooked soup one.
I know, but you've got the bacon next to it too.
So you get sweet and salty.
I can't do sweet and salty. I do not like sweet and salty. You know that. I don't though. I don't know how people can like that. And the birds even agree with
Sweet
me.
and salty.
I am, but I'm not eating it. And the birds don't like it either. They're in complete agreement with me. And I did it the other day thinking that they would be fine. I mixed their chop with veggies and fruits. They would not eat it. They threw their dishes at the food. Like Phoenix threw a couple dishes.
Yeah.
Gizzy threw the food out. They're fine with it being sweet, or they're fine with it being salty or veggies. Yeah, not salty, but they absolutely don't like the sweet mixed together. It is disgusting though. I mean, I'm fine that other people like it. I just don't understand how.
I don't understand the bacon and everything. I understand the sweet and salty, like salted caramel. You know, Hawaiian pizza. That's all good.
I don't even like salted caramel. I like caramel, but not salted. I almost thought Lucy was ready for more, but she's eaten what she's got.
Unusual. She's like, no, yeah, I would be careful with her. You've been having that broom out all day. You notice she cowered down and went away from you. I'm gonna have to start doing sweeping around her.
You are.
Like, literally.
Anywhere she can see me sweep. Oh my gosh.
And it just sounds like it was like Angie was sweeping and bumped Cage years ago.
Yeah.
Years
I think
ago.
it was when it was when I had that post-concussive syndrome, remember? I was in the dining room and I was sweeping and I started to fall and I grabbed hold of, I don't know if it was her cage or not, but one of the cages. I don't think it was Rita's or else I would have been in trouble.
No, you would have been in trouble. You would have been hurt.
Yeah. I mean, honestly,
you wouldn't have been in trouble. You would have been hurt. She would have grabbed something.
Yeah. She would have grabbed it with intention. She would have a purpose.
That's cute. Rita comes out of the nesting box. When I go down. She comes out and then she goes back in.
Seems like.
Oh. Hey, you know what? You want to pick up the girls' dinner? We'll be ready when you get back. We'll just keep cooking.
Maybe it is simmering.
Yeah. So yeah, I forgot my board only had 2 set of drive boards on it. So yeah, I got everything took apart, everything's put back together.
You gotta squat down.
I need a stool for my back, for flip's sake. I can't squat. Is it in there?
No.
No.
I can't navigate around all this stuff. I almost took out our camera.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Let me move what's
Okay.
remaining of your massive box of chocolates.
Don't you.
Are you serious?
Back up.
You are horrible.
Back away.
You should see him with popsicles. I swear to you, we do not buy popsicles. I mean, yeah, I want to eliminate, tons of sugar and I want to eliminate dyes, but we're not completed on that. But the popsicles, when I would buy them, he would eat the whole dang bag. We'd get like maybe 1 or 2 a piece. The whole thing's gone, even those big size bags. What's that white stripe? That's the vanilla cream. Yeah, it doesn't say on the front, it says on the bottom. Show 'em the. Alright. I think it's vanilla cream. What do you think it is?
I don't know. I've just been going
The
for
other
that.
option is orange cream. Or peanut custard. Alright, let's see.
No, peanut cluster. It's not peanut cluster. What's the other one? It's vanilla cream.
Okay, let's see. Let's see.
Vanilla cream.
Yep. Those are gross.
It's a little bit like Cadbury. Thank you.
See, the Cadbury eggs, I wish they had less of that white stuff and more of the caramel.
Mm-hmm. So cream, vanilla cream.
So that's vanilla cream. Then this is, oh, that's coconut cream.
It's weird.
Well, I can't even have chocolate anymore. It keeps giving me such massive migraines.
Since we cut back on sweets, I not really like chocolate. I like the other really, really sweet stuff. Now, really, I don't like really sweet stuff, but chocolate's like become a comfort food thing.
Yeah, there's lots of really sweet stuff that you don't really care for anymore, like Nutty Bars. We didn't used to think they were so sweet. But now it's like you can't even eat half of a single stick of the Nutty Bar. It's so sweet.
We go out. I can't do restaurant sweet tea. I a lot of times I can't even do the half cut. I've got to do the like a quarter sweet, 3/4 unsweet. So do the limbo. Hold on 1 second, guys. Alright, hopefully that's better.
Now you're behind the box.
What?
You're like the picture box. You're hidden behind it. Oh, now we see your forehead. See?
Better?
Nope, go there. Keep going. Alright. Now we see your shoulder. The heck? Seriously.
It isn't all horrible.
I don't know.
She's trying to help you.
Face any direction, just sit there for a second.
Now, what's going on, guys? Is I do have a very jacked up back. Starting to hurt the stand.
Stand up. Let's just sit down and say stand up. Okay, now you're gonna have to move forward. Okay, now face me.
Alright, which camera am I?
None. Scoot back. To the left. I know.
Your left or mine?
Mine. A little bit more, mindful of the camera. Lean to my left. Now lean your head back. Now look to the left. There you go a little bit, but your nose is behind Rita's head. Turn your head to the left a little more. My left. A little bit better. Now it just looks like Rita's head bob into your eyeball.
No. So, okay. Now that I've kinked in a weird position and this really did not help my back.
You're welcome.
Alright, Maui. We can watch that later.
Which is what you were for Halloween. It was so adorable. Like, I really loved this year because both of our girls finally wanted to be something different.
And not both sick on Halloween.
Yes. They also were not sick on Halloween. It really sucks when only one of them is sick on Halloween. But
they haven't gone out for Halloween for like 4 years because
it hasn't been that.
3.
No, they went once when we were here. No,
because
oh, that's right. And then there was COVID. Yeah, so aw.
The house we sold, they have not gone for.
That's right. And that was the one time they got to go.
Uh-huh.
So, but anyways, Lavender chose to be Moana, so Daddy was Maui, and Sapphire chose to be a witch, and so I was the mommy witch, is what she said. We have bubbles in that pot.
Oh. One of the reasons, this is one thing we have to fix about our house.
I don't think the previous people really cooked, because look at that. Like, there's no space. Who does that? Like, they built this home in such a phenomenal way, from my personal opinion, in so many ways. This is just one spot that I'm like, really?
Yeah, this is about the one spot they kind of...
I just don't think they cooked much at all.
No.
You know?
We're the second owners of the house. You got kind of pork food. Or something I just need to test the mushiness of potato.
Yeah. There you go. figure that I'll scoop out some more. Think it's tender enough?
Couple more minutes, like 2 more minutes.
You want to put the lid back on?
No. I think that's,
Oh, are you finally done with chocolates?
yeah, that's okay.
Try some of these, but I really can't.
You're not missing anything on those cream ones. I never liked them.
No, the girls need them anyways. Well, not need them, but they deserve to have their chocolates that Daddy did not eat and left them the nasty ones. I'm just saying.
They got all the good Halloween candy, damn it!
They did. We did not touch their candy this year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, granted, years ago when they went, you know, we did take a lot of that candy, but they were very, very young.
They were very little. They did not need that much candy.
They didn't need candy at that age period.
They were already stealing junk food and ice cream.
Oh my god.
Sodas.
No, when we, there was one day. So, we were in our bedroom and we were all watching TV on our king size bed. And all of a sudden the girls wanted to go get something. We said, yeah, they were going to go look for something healthy. Now they were young, but the kitchen was right off of our bedroom.
I need another mitt.
Nope.
Wait.
Here,
Yeah.
my other mitts in the wash. There you go.
We've got several, but we've seen them all. Alright, if I hand this to you, can you straighten it for me, please, dear?
Yes, I can.
I constantly burn myself trying to string stuff. I have no coordination. Still think I'm good at. Another one's it's a safety cap for one ball, but it's got feet.
Second, I'm just moving the dishes in the sink.
Yeah.
Here.
Slide door.
Set it on there, and then I can take it from there. Can you?
Oh, I hope it makes sense.
I'm sorry.
Can
I have the
Yep.
things for my hands? Thank you.
When I was 13, I was hit by a dump truck riding. I was hit by a dump truck riding my bike. Clipped me. I live in South Carolina, and it completely shattered my collarbone. I had what they had a compound fracture. This part of my collarbone, and they gave me.
I'm kind of pouring a hot pot, but hold on. You have to. Can you go to that one where you were positioned? And
Yeah.
watch it. Never a good move. All right, now you have to lean more to the left. All right, which shoulder again? Yeah, they can see that.
So what happened? Hit the ground. So I hit and moving in front of it, and when I hit the ground, I landed all on my back, my right shoulder, and hit basically shattered to it. The part was in the place to kick a fist. Yeah, the car was going down. So that's what was so bad. And you guys hearing these production screens, you kept cracked off for a while. I am a professional music professional mixer. I was Frank's Lynn guitarist. And when I toured his shows, right-handed, I always carried the other stuff on my right arm. Head units, nobody sprint full stacks, all the boards and everything. This is right-handed. What was it, about 11 years ago I started having issues with my shoulder?
I think so.
But my
Right
shoulder
around.
just pop out, or it just wouldn't give out, and I had no strength. And the typical, oh, I'm not going to the doctor, blah blah blah. It got to the point I couldn't really move my arm much, and then my back, she was actually beating me, and I couldn't feed myself. But turns out I pulled the muscles away, and they knotted all the way around my shoulder, and they were so tense and tight, you actually thought it was the bone of my shoulder. It's all the knots, but it's just it did a lot of bad on it. Between the ground and trying to do that, it hurts. Not to say much to make it hurt. Like we live on a lake, but I have to fish. Yeah. But I do it for time. So, head ducks, lifting a pot of potatoes. Thank goodness it's music production. Amy. Alright. So, want to make sure you guys can see this pot good right now. Can they see it good, Mama?
I mean, they can see the outside of the pot.
Well, if they can't see it, that's fine. Alright, we got potatoes up to here. Alright, first things first, just don't have heavy whipping cream. Ooh, there's more than I thought.
The other thing you can do is hold the pot up. Never mind, I will.
Yeah, anyway, with my shoulder, yeah, I can't.
So this is kind of like what the potatoes look like. Can you like see this? Good, since I'm not looking at.
Yep.
Okay, so that's about how full it is.
Show how much there.
So that's about this much. There's 3 pounds in here, so a little less. You're gonna do about half the container.
Yeah, yeah.
So 1.5 pounds.
I tend to stay at 1 pound just because of my liking.
But we love the 1.5. Are you gonna eat much of this, babe? I need paper towels because you put sour cream all over the side of it. Oh, it was not. Oh, bowl. Why did you throw a paper towel for that? You gave me the lid. I said the paper towel. You said throw it away. But I do need
the lid. I wasn't picking up the paper towel.
I know, but you like to hoard them. I like to get rid of them.
Yeah, here's what we're gonna do now. You put something burnt off of, and then they go through that, but I like to do stuff really hot.
Yes. But I hate crispy cheese in cooked food.
Yeah.
A lot of people seem to like that. Nope. More sour cream.
They don't ruin it. And I don't mean that, oh, it's sour cream. There's certain texture, certain stuff. Alright, a little bit of parsley. I'll pop it open. Just 3 or 4 minutes. I need to measure out spices for people. Cilantro, add a little to add a little nice. Let's see, what is
Just open. It is a bag, so 2.26 kilograms. Mexican style.
paprika. Another little flavor to add. Let me put it up. Okay. Probably about like I said, everyone's good with it. Now this one, use as much as you like. Cayenne pepper, it depends on how we put it all like. We were having over. We got the big stream coming up, so I'm not going to bit overboard on that. But stepson, him and his friends, when I stayed the night, you can see how hot. You know, after we make my stuff, make it super hot. You know, teenage boys.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, watching them trying to eat stuff and turn it bright red.
And they would too. Oh my gosh, it was so funny and cute. Like, I don't understand the little boys, but I mean, our girls are doing it with like lemons. A couple days ago, Sapphire asked me if we could get a lime, a key lime, because she loves key limes.
Have to do more than that. It's still sour cream and juice. No, I didn't drop that.
Good.
A little bit fine.
Again, remember to tell you what you would not be using so much. Okay, hold it. No. Don't wipe that. Turn around and show the heat. Oh, Here. Look at what he did.
Rugged
All on his
Candy Coffee House. I am sorry. I'm sorry I got sour cream all over the shirt.
I love the couple that owns that coffee shop too. They are
Yeah,
so awesome.
it's in Warrenton. That's where we did our
Very interesting couple too. Very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Hand me that paper towel.
the candies they make. Honest to goodness, they've got some great stuff in their coffee. Okay, I've had several heart attacks and a couple strokes. I love coffee. I mean, love it, love it. And after, you know, you have a heart attack, strokes, you have to take out caffeine reduce. Decaf coffee does not taste the same. It doesn't taste as good. You know, I like my mochas, I like cappuccinos, lattes, and all that stuff. Shut up, they're not girly drinks, they're good. But, it doesn't taste the same when they use decaf. It never will. Go ahead and but they're actually, when I go there, I love it. That's why I tell everybody. And especially, I have several people I know that drink one decaf. That it tastes like coffee. And it tastes like good coffee, not the bitter Folgers, you know, burnt fast food restaurant type stuff. You know, it actually tastes like real good coffee. It's the whole like I said, I'm a little ad-libbing here.
You want to show them how it looks like since you've had some. This is kind of how
It's thicker.
it's quite thick. It would normally be if you had a drier loaded potato soup, you know, kind of picture that a little dry, but it's still creamy. This does look more dry since we did not have the whipping cream, and we totally forgot that.
But we've had a very sick daughter.
Yeah.
Well, no,
This year they seem to be taking turns with their sicknesses for the most part.
it definitely needs some more seasoning. I just didn't want to overdo it because I normally do, like I said, I normally do 6 to 9 pound potatoes at a time. The original recipe that Guy Fieri has that I based myself on calls for like a pound and a half. I do 3 pounds at a time. So, you would probably, I would say, gosh, actually, there's not enough garlic in it for me. I would say,
There's more garlic.
thank you. I would say, big on garlic for this bad, I'd say I'm closer to 4 tablespoons. And it's going to be strong. But I do it for a reason. For one, it's great garlic. It's great for flavor. Garlic has tons and tons of health benefits. Like an insane amount. So it's great in lots of foods. I mean, it doesn't match everything in the world. But you get all the health benefits. Another thing, another reason besides cayenne pepper and the kick, cayenne pepper is a great anti-inflammatory, arthritis. It also helps make your metabolism.
And when you've been sick, you
Yeah.
eat spicy foods, and he really does. Like, I don't do that. I haven't tried it yet because my reflex after being pregnant with our girls is just horrendous. But he started eating spicy foods when he got sick, and every time he does that, he gets better so much faster and easier. I swear, it's shocking.
But all I eat when I'm sick is spicy food. Now, and I got that because it makes you sweat. Native Americans, one of the things they used to do when they get sick is they sit in like a hot sauna.
Mm-hmm.
They go in there and they jump out and get the cold water and it cools them off. It's going to be a repeated cycle. And it, you know, it gets your body sweating and helps cleanse and everything. I don't know how it all works. Okay, I'm not a doctor. But it helps you get over it. I also get a drink on occasion when I have all stuff. They call it Mountain Dew tea. It's cayenne, ginger, a bunch of different stuff to help with arthritis. But because it speeds up your metabolism, it helps you sweat, and it's filled with vitamin C. So it speeds up your metabolism and gets vitamin C working through your body. So That's why I add cayenne pepper. It's also great because it gets health benefits besides a good flavor. It helps really make it. So if you ever do make this, do not do 12 pounds at a time. No matter how freaking hard you try, you will burn every last bit of it, or it will burn and the flavor will come up. Baby doll, you want to taste it? I'm sure it's on point for you.
Sure.
It depends on our taste buds. I'll tailor it different.
He likes me to take it. It's really hot. Can't get through.
Now, you see me just kind of changing things up. Long story short, I started working full-time at restaurants when I was 14. Does need more kick? Alright. I started off at a little German restaurant in Bath. Went from German.
Guys, just do this. It's just for us immediate family.
Yeah.
So, we're not going to care about that. You do however you like to cook.
Yeah. But I went from German to French fine dining. Like at 15, I could make good from scratch. And then I went to fine Italian. And I've been around in food, so I just kind of can smell and taste stuff. It's neat when you can do that if you get good. You don't learn your spices, and it's not something that you have to fear. Just learn your spices like smells. Because they smell good together, and a little secret is they smell good together, that a lot of times they'll taste good together. You know, so, and the biggest part is learning what spices with what meats and vegetables. It's probably the most important thing you can ever learn. Before you start just kind of coming up with your own recipes. What's gonna work best? You know, like Alfredo sauce works great with chicken and seafood. But, you know, there's, and I guess in my opinion, there's not a lot of beef Alfredo. You know, it's like, I don't like beef. Veal's not my thing. But, you know, it just doesn't taste good. That's how much I got. I like garlic. I put it there. We do live in a high humidity.
Yeah, we're still kind of getting used to the cooking requirements here. Yeah, I mean, like, for example, microwave popcorn, even though it's not healthy, we cannot cook that here in our microwave. Even in the winter, it still does not turn out right. Like, you'll still get more popcorn than in the summer, but like in the summer, you're seriously not even getting a quarter of the kernels to pop.
7 kernels. Like,
and if you go longer than that, whatever time frame that is, it will burn and literally catch on fire. So we are doing, you know, on the stove top with kernels, which is what I preferred anyways, health-wise. Yeah, and taste, it really does. So, but sometimes it's really nice to just put something in the microwave for, you know, a couple minutes and it's boom and done, you know? Especially when you're sick or something, but yeah, so we just don't do microwave popcorn here. So now popcorn is very much a treat because they don't get it all the time, like when it was easier and you just popped in the microwave.
Like, they cook their own in the microwave. They love popcorn that much.
Yeah, and they would do it with supervision, don't get us wrong. But our girls really...
They did it with supervision.
But they would always have supervision. But, you know, just, they love helping. They love trying things for themselves. Granted, of course, you know, they pick and choose what they want to do, you know? I mean, we have chores and everything that we're working on, getting better on, but, I mean, like, one will enjoy doing sweeping. The other one, that is sheer torture, but she'd love to vacuum, you know? So, totally works, but I don't remember how I got on that topic now. I need to start remembering my estrogen at night. That's gotta help. Yeah.
Okay, it's gotta warm up a little. Let me know what you think.
Okay.
Yeah, that's normally a long process. And I cut the bacon in half on it, so I normally 2 pounds bacon for 3 pounds of potato. Or how many? I love it. Needs more bacon.
I think
Needs more bacon.
it does. It needs more bacon and grease. But I think it needs to be stirred a little bit better and a little bit more of the thick spice, not garlic, because she used nearly an entire full container of brand new.
I used the whole potato.
Nearly.
No,
It was not brand new.
That's why I was thinking it normally doesn't take that much cayenne. I think it is just because of humidity. Humidity really damages your spices. We regularly have to throw a lot away.
We do.
We have to run dehumidifiers.
We have upstairs, up here on the main level.
One in
Yeah, in the basement.
and we need a couple more. And so,
We really could use it.
but we live right next to a lake and a stream where our property line's actually a stream that feeds the lake. And then our house is built into a bluff, so we have walls that are constantly cool. So we have great humidity issues. And so I think it's really
But you know what? Our iguana loves our humidity issue. So
yeah. So
it's
the birds.
all
We have the iguana and birds too.
as to whether or not it's humid. We went and bought fire outdoor like those little cat circular things that are mesh. I mean, this one's kind of more tent-like. It's a rectangle. It's more like a octagon with like a zip over lid that's mesh. But we put him out there with his little oak wood and water, and he soaks up the sun, which is much better than I call them grow lights, but UV lights. And it helps increase the appetite. Plus, how cute it is out here. Putting him outside and he soaks up all that humidity and eats like crazy. It's awesome. It feels so much better.
I want to get a blue.
I do too.
I want a blue iguana, but blue iguanas holy snot.
Yeah.
I did not realize, and it's trying to keep the humidity, and it is a chore and it's hard work when we live. So I can say if we have to run dehumidifiers, not this past summer but last year, we didn't run dehumidifiers. We didn't know we needed them during the summer, and our drywall is healed around the house. We had moisture running down our living room walls.
Yeah.
So we have to run dehumidifiers. That makes it very, very difficult to keep their habitat clean. So if you would like that, I can say it's going to be very, very difficult keeping the proper environment for it, which is actually how much you want to make the same amount of time to keep that good humidity. I'd say in this environment, I don't get it. Get somewhere that's a little drier. Live on a lake, taking them outside of school, but we have bald eagles that mess with our front yard. We can't leave a pet outside. We have to watch all the pets.
I mean, it'll spice up a little bit more as it cooks, but I think it needs a little bit more. We've been making it pretty bland. Our daughters have some severe reflux issues.
And I don't even use salt anymore.
Yeah. So you'll want to add your own salt. You'll want to increase your spices almost definitely for everybody.
It's good. And also, how it picks up kick as it melts. This is a great dish to let it cool and then reheat it in a
Oh my
pan.
gosh, reheated is even better. Even for people who don't like leftovers, I swear this gets better each time. It's really something.
Sorry, I was trying to cook, but
Oh,
right.
you
I get in trouble for that often. How does it taste?
good. I agree with you. We should have increased the onion, but I think it'll still allow the girls The onion as well.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, you were wanting to go with 3, and I talked you down to 2. I would have done 3,
Yeah.
but it's still really good.
I could cook in some more.
No, for their reflux, I think it's best to leave it at 2.
And see, that's why you get to know your spices.
That's good.
Okay, getting to know your spices will change stuff up like this. Don't.
Yeah.
That good? Alright, don't be afraid to experiment with spices. You know, if you find something bland,
I'm a bland queen. I can bland up any dish so well. I've gotten a lot better, but he had to start working with me on that.
when we got married, my stepson, I'm getting the shout out, thought I always cooked fancy. He thought I always cooked fancy because I used more than salt and pepper. So, and that makes a huge difference. It's very bland stuff. I mean, take mac and cheese, your basic mac and cheese, and turn it into something really, really good. I mean, you can dress it up with little spices, good with Cajun spice, throw in some black beans, drain black beans, and, you don't even have to have meat, you got protein then. It's also good, throwing in vegetables. There's a lot. If you know the spices, you can change it up, and you don't have to buy as many ingredients. Sorry, going like that's messing with my back. But know your spices, know your spices, know what goes well, and kind of smell, and get used to the smell, because if you get smell down enough, you can actually get also a mental picture of the flavor, or not mental picture, but a mental, you kind of get a mental taste of how it will go, how you come up with different things. So definitely learn your spices. Cook stuff you like and change stuff, But alright guys, I think we are good. And
Yeah. We gotta clean up now.
yeah, we gotta clean up this girl. So sorry it took so long to boil it. This was an experiment for us too. Our first cooking and doing a half batch of my potato. What we consider a half batch.
We've
potato.
never done a half batch. We've done a
6
double and more.
9 pounds. You hit 12 pounds, everything burns.
Yeah.
That's why I'd say do it max at 9 pounds.
Pounds?
And have a giant stock pot and keep stirring. It's gonna burn. So make sure you also have a wide one, not a deep one. Those do burn. But alright guys, we're out. It's been a long day of streaming and other stuff. We've been staying busy. Alright guys.
We'll see you later.
Hey.
We're working on stopping.